The legend of American automotive passion has always thrived on power, speed, and personality. But every now and then, a machine arrives from overseas that demands the respect of even the most loyal muscle car lovers. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a car that's shaking up the high-performance world in a way few ever expected. This is the all-new 2026 BMW M9, a brutal fusion of German engineering precision and supercar-level aggression. And let me tell you, this machine doesn't just join the conversation, it tries to dominate it. Right from the moment you first lay eyes on the M9, it feels like BMW had one goal in mind: build something that looks as powerful as it drives. The front end is a complete departure from anything we've seen before. It's lower, sharper, and more sculpted. BMW finally listened to enthusiasts and refined the oversized grille design, giving the M9 a more proportional, muscular face that still feels unmistakably BMW. The wide LED laser headlights cut through the road with a narrow, fierce expression, almost like a predator locked on its target. From the side profile, the M9 looks like a grand tourer that spent the last few years in the gym. The sweeping roofline flows perfectly into the rear hips, giving it one of the most athletic silhouettes BMW has ever crafted. A set of aggressive M-Aero side skirts guide airflow around the car, and the giant 21-inch forged wheels almost fill the arches to the edge, giving the M9 a stance that feels planted, powerful, and absolutely ready for battle. The rear is where BMW flexes their design confidence the most. A wide light bar stretches across the entire back end, with sharp M-specific elements that make the tail look wide and intimidating. Quad titanium exhaust tips sit in a deep diffuser, hinting at the power that lives underneath the hood. And believe me, this is where things get very interesting. Under the sculpted shell of the 2026 BMW M9 lives a monster. BMW has taken their performance philosophy to a whole new dimension with a brand new 5-litre twin-turbo V10 engine. Yes, a V10. In an era where everyone is downsizing, going hybrid, or stepping into full EVs, BMW decided to resurrect one of the most exciting engine formats ever created. This power plant is engineered to deliver over 850 horsepower and 700 lb-ft of torque, making the M9 the single most powerful gas-powered BMW in history. With all that power going straight to BMW's advanced xDrive performance-oriented all-wheel drive system, the M9 rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mind-bending 2.3 seconds. Top speed, electronically limited to 217 miles per hour, but insiders say the unrestricted version can go even higher. The exhaust note sounds like a blend of Formula One inspiration and classic M-car aggression, sharp, high-revving, and instantly addictive. But brute force is only half of what makes the M9 special. The chassis has been designed with adaptive carbon architecture, reducing weight and increasing rigidity where it matters most. The suspension setup continuously reads the road surface and driving conditions, adjusting in milliseconds. Whether you're carving through tight canyon roads or opening it up on the highway, the car feels laser-sharp, responsive, and incredibly stable. Inside the cabin, BMW brings luxury and technology into a seamless partnership. When you open the frameless doors, you're greeted by a cockpit that feels more like a fighter jet than a car. Two curved panoramic displays arc around the driver, with BMW's latest MI Drive system offering performance telemetry, customizable driving modes, and real-time G-force monitoring. The steering wheel has a new carbon-infused design with programmable M1 and M2 buttons, allowing drivers to switch from comfortable cruising to full-blown race mode instantly. The seats are a highlight too. Sculpted carbon-back sport buckets wrapped in premium leather, Alcantara, and contrast M-stitching. They're designed to hold you firmly during high-speed maneuvers without sacrificing long-distance comfort. Ambient lighting runs throughout the cabin, and the audio system has been upgraded to a studio-quality 3D sound experience. What makes the M9 impressive is how well it balances extremes. It has the performance numbers to step into the supercar arena, yet it remains usable as a daily driver thanks to advanced driver assist systems, adaptive ride settings, and a surprisingly refined touring mode. With the push of a button, the wild side tames itself, turning the M9 into a comfortable cruiser ready for long journeys. But let's talk pricing, because a machine like this doesn't come cheap. The 2026 BMW M9 is expected to start around $230,000, and with performance and cosmetic upgrades, the price can climb closer to $260,000 or more. That puts it directly in competition with cars like the Porsche 911 Turbo S, the Audi R8 V10 Final Edition, and even American icons like the Corvette ZR1 and Dodge Viper ACR if it returns. The difference, however, is that the M9 blends grand touring luxury, cutting-edge tech, and pure supercar performance in a way that few competitors can match. Safety isn't overlooked either. BMW includes a full suite of collision avoidance systems, adaptive cruise control with hands-free capability, blind spot sensing, and track-oriented safety features. The carbon core structure adds rigidity and improved crash safety while keeping the overall weight in check. So what's the verdict on the 2026 BMW M9? Simply put, this is one of the boldest and most exciting performance cars BMW has ever built. It brings back the raw emotion of high-revving engines with modern engineering finesse. It looks aggressive, sounds incredible, and performs at a level that challenges established supercars. For die-hard enthusiasts, the return of the V10 alone makes this car historic. But for everyday drivers, it still offers the comfort, luxury, and advanced features expected from a flagship BMW. The M9 represents a rare blend of beauty, brutality, and sophistication. It's a reminder that even in a world steering toward electric power, there's still room for machines that make your heart race and remind you why we fell in love with cars in the first place.